How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? What the hell is the Owl House? Ever since I reacted to Hazbin Hotel, I have had an absolute tsunami of people badgering me to watch this show. And I couldn't figure out why. I'd never heard of this show before. It isn't new, it isn't a musical, half of its cast isn't voiced by Alex Brightman. I couldn't figure out which boxes this show checked that was causing you guys to berate me so aggressively. And then I did some research. First off, a few weeks ago, completely coincidentally, I decided to Google most popular fandoms on Tumblr, and the first answer to pop up was the Owl House. Now, things are starting to make a little sense. I don't know how I did it, but somehow over my 2 years of being a YouTuber, I've become a sort of spokesperson for all things Tumblr. So I've come to the realization that if it's popular on Tumblr, odds are, sooner or later, you freaks are gonna beg me to watch it. Then I found out that this is actually a Disney Channel show that was canceled for being too gay. Now I understand. I mean, come on. Canceled for being gay? That's my whole brand. To clarify, I'm not gay. I've never been canceled for being such, but for some reason, that is my brand. People love sending me a show about two boys trying their absolute hardest not to hold hands for a full 6-season series. That's the kind of content I typically cover here. Once again, I don't know how it happened. Sometimes stars just kind of align that way. And the last piece of information I managed to dig up about this show is the fact that it's made by Alex Hirsch, the creator of Gravity Falls, which is sick. I loved Gravity Falls growing up. I didn't keep up with it like you would a soap opera or an anime or any show. I watched it casually whenever it was on. Once it started having a through line plot, I kind of dropped off. But I remember in 8th grade, it was genuinely the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I was such a crusader for Gravity Falls at my school. I was like, dude, you don't know comedy. You haven't experienced comedy yet because you haven't seen Gravity Falls. I was walking around like a redneck who just discovered Theo Von, you know, just walking around oh heck, that Grunkle Stan, let me tell you. That Zeus do get me hootin' and a hollerin', I tell you what. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of what I know about this show. It was canceled prematurely, made by the Gravity Falls creator, and you guys are rabid over it. I don't know anything about the plot, I don't know anything about the characters, so we're just gonna dive right in and see what this is all about. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Magic Spoon. Being an adult sucks. It just sucks. Every year, I grow less funny, less attractive, less relatable, and for some inexplicable reason, sometimes my bones don't work. And yeah, my failing attractiveness and health are probably directly correlated to my love for sugar. But whatever, sorry, I like a treat every now and then. But what if there was a treat that you, a boring adult, could consume without feeling guilty about eating tons and tons of sugar? Magic Spoon cereal is loaded with protein and has 0 grams of sugar. It's an adult-friendly cereal with kid-friendly flavors, including fruity, chocolate, peanut butter, and frosted. My favorite flavor is definitely the frosted one, which I'm just now realizing I didn't bring to my room. Hold on, let me get it. But the frosted one is my favorite, because in my opinion, it's the one that tastes the sweetest. I also love that the cereals come with 13 to 14 grams of protein, because it makes them such a great post-workout snack. But I get it. Advertising food is so difficult because taste is so subjective. In fact, the word taste is borderline the definition of subjective, but Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that they offer you a 100% happiness guarantee, which means if you're dissatisfied with their product, they will refund 100% of your money. So click on the link in the description below to get your hands on the Magic Spoon Variety Pack and try it today. And make sure to use promo code DannyMata to get $5 off any purchase, or go to magicspoon.com/DannyMata. Thank you so much to Magic Spoon for sponsoring today's video, and now, on with the show.
For I am the good witch Azura, warrior of peace. Now eat this, sucker!
Oh wait, this is for actual children, isn't it? Sucka was not the word I was expecting to come out of her mouth just then. I've been watching so much Has-Been Hotel and Helluva Boss lately that her saying sucka was somehow more surprising to me than if she called it a cockface or something. Honestly, I was expecting cockface. By the way, that's a very abrupt warning to any children somehow watching this video. Don't watch my videos. If you're here accidentally because you're a big The Owl House fan, stop it. Go away.
No! My only weakness! Dying!
Oh, thank God this show's actually funny. Listen, I'm really rolling the dice reacting to a kid's show here. There was a high chance none of this was gonna be funny at all.
And that's the end.
The end of what?
My book report.
Oh my God, it's a real snake! I was just about to ask why this girl's book report got her ass sent to the principal's office, but the live snake definitely answers that question.
Oh, that's where the backup snakes were.
Oh my God, bring less snakes to school. Bring less angry snakes to school. You know what? Bring no snakes if you can. Do you know how easy it is to not bring snakes into school? I went to school for 16 years, and not once was I ever compelled to bring a slither of snakes into class. Wow, that sentence really fucking came from my lisp, didn't it?
Do you remember why you were in the principal's office the last 3 times?
Oh, Happy Dagger, give me death!
That seems incredibly tame when compared to the snakes. That's just a kid getting passionate about the theatrical arts.
Now, for the final anatomically correct touch, spider breath.
Okay, this one is on par with the snakes thing. This kid needs to be put down. This kid needs to be taken to a vet and put to sleep. This is an unsalvageable kid.
But if you can learn to separate fantasy from reality, you may need to spend the summer here.
That is not the problem. The problem is she keeps bringing nightmare creatures into school. We don't need to restrict her creativity. We need to restrict her access to venomous animals.
No more weirdness. That doesn't count, right?
Count as what, a felony? Because I don't know. How are you not in juvie?
But I don't like any of that stuff. I like editing anime clips to music and reading fantasy books with convoluted backstories.
Oh, let's go. This girl's editing AMVs in her free time. Never mind, she's sick. I also wish the mom was like, Miha, your anime music videos are holding you back. You can't make a career sinking Naruto's punches to the beats in Linkin Park's Numb. Who's going to watch that? Because the answer is me. Every day, all 4 years of high school. Does anybody know the exact video I'm talking about? Just go on YouTube and look up Linkin Park Numb Naruto AMV. It's sick. This mom doesn't have a clue what she's talking about.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, it's the titular owl. It's the titular owl come to take her to his titular house.
And this'll make good kindling.
Fucking good kindling for your candle? Lady, I don't think you know how candles work. I think you just want to burn things.
Oh, hello, little fairy. Are you going to tell me this is all a fantastical dream? Give me your skin! Ah!
Why is this world actually terrifying? I figured this was gonna be like Narnia, where she like stumbles into some fantastical world. I didn't expect that fantastical world to scare the piss out of her. You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Narnia kind of scared the piss out of me too.
If you're gonna eat my skin, just make it quick. Just do it now!
Eat you? Why would I eat a potential customer?
Lady, she just ran into somebody who wanted to eat her skin. Don't judge her for making assumptions here.
How about this black shadow box that reflects only sadness?
That's not all it can do. Here, let me see it.
This is fun. This is really cute. I like this witch not knowing what any human items do, and this girl seeming really clever for knowing basic shit. It's also funny because her mom sent her to this summer camp to learn how to think more inside the box, and that's exactly what she's doing, right? Like, the witch is thinking outside the box and making the items seem more fantastical than they actually are, and Luz succeeds by using the items conventionally. So she is kind of like doing what her mom wants.
Yeah, all right, you did. You got away with it. She got away with it, everybody. Typical.
Jeez, this guy is not getting paid enough. This guy is not getting paid enough for the emotional stress this job is clearly putting on him.
A griffin! I knew it!
Oh, cool, so this place sucks. Dude, if we had griffins flying around, vomiting spiders all over the place, I would dedicate my entire life towards hunting griffins into extinction. If I could directly end the source of all spiders, believe me, I would.
Oops, that happens sometimes.
Well, I've had enough adventure for today. This is clearly not the PG fantasy world I always dreamed about.
How dare this show try and gaslight me into thinking I'm about to get a PG-13 fantasy world? How dare this show try and convince me that this is about to be anything but a PG fantasy world? I do get what the show is saying though, like it's clearly skewing more teenager than like younger kid, which I think is also why this show kind of got canceled. But I think that's what that line is trying to say. It's not like outwardly being like, oh, this is gonna be PG-13, like, strap in for blood. But it's like, you know, we're gonna push some limits here. We're gonna do our best.
We got no time for this, Hootie. Let us in.
All right, jeez. You never want to have any fun. Ow! Hoot!
Why did I love that bit? That felt like a bit that was written by, like, abridged YouTubers. Like, that was so funny. That was, like, straight out of Team 4-Star.
Who dares intrude upon I, the
King of Demons!
What a guy! What a little guy! What a little guy specifically designed to be sold as a plush at Barnes & Noble.
But we were never caught because we're too slippery.
Try to catch me when I'm covered in grease. I'm a squirmy little fella.
You can't have this guy going around acting like he doesn't want to be called cute and then saying things like, I'm a squirmy little fella. Either he's a menacing demon overlord trapped in a cute little body, or he wants Snuggies. You can't be both.
Hey, cat lady. How'd you get out of your cell?
Oh, no. I'm not a cat. Also, I'm not a criminal.
Not yet, you're not.
I'm pretty sure she's already a criminal. You don't become a criminal by getting caught. You become a criminal by committing crimes. It's something she's definitely doing right now by breaking into prison.
Like, I write fanfics of food falling in love. I like food, I like love. Just let me write about it.
I disagree. I'm glad your ass is locked up. You write fanfics about foods hooking up. Bitch, just cook! Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being too mean, stifling her dreams? Are you gonna try and tell me this woman doesn't belong behind bars? I don't like her running around getting all horned up every time she sees a bowl of soup, because to her it looks like an orgy.
She's really big into conspiracy theories.
The world is a simulation! We're but playthings for a higher being!
You know how I always say that, like, certain shows are Tumblr coded? Usually when I say that, it means that a show features characters that I'm, like, certain that Tumblr loves. You know, like Bungo Stray Dogs, Yuri on Ice, Black Butler, shows with, like, quirky, edgy, queer characters that are, like, designed to have fan fictions written about them. This show is Tumblr coded in the complete opposite way. It's not that it's full of characters that I'm sure Tumblr loves, it's that it's full of characters that I'm sure love Tumblr. You got fanfiction writers, D&D players, conspiracy theorists. This may actually be the most Tumblr-coded show I've ever watched. And I do think that's, like, a cool thing, though, because out of all of these, like, Tumblr-esque shows that I've seen, so few of them have I, like, seen characters that are, like, this relatable. I'm not personally into conspiracy theories, and I don't really read fan fiction so much as I'd have fan fiction written about me, such is my life. But I know people like this, and there are a lot of traits in Luz that I see in myself, and it's cool to see a show like this honest feeling and, like, this relatable. Like, the characters are all very, like, unapologetically, like, weird, but in a way that's very celebratory. It's celebratory without sanitizing it, you know? Like, Luz bringing in all these dangerous animals into school is very not cool, but you see how she did it with good intention. But the show isn't like, oh, then it's fine. It's fine that she's doing this. It's fine that her weirdness is getting people hurt. She's just quirky. Like, it's very clear that, like, Luz is trying to find a middle ground between, like, people don't understand me and I need to listen to, like, people's boundaries a little more.
It's not fair that they're all in here. They just want to be themselves. Why does everyone think that being a weirdo is so bad?
You know what? I would totally agree with you. If your definition of being a weirdo didn't involve hurting people. You weren't sent to the principal's office for being a weirdo. You were sent there for bringing a box of live snakes to school, and then the snakes attacked people.
My crown! Yes! Yes! I can feel my powers returning!
You know what? I get it. No need to explain. I understand. I 100% understand why you guys love this show and its pro-weirdo propaganda. No explanation necessary.
Now let's get out of here before the warden finds us and loses his head.
Too late.
Oh my god!
Ow! Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Holy shit, I thought things got real PG-13 real fast.
I want you to go out with me.
What?
What?
Go, boss!
Is this whole show just somebody's quirky-ass game of D&D? I feel like I'm watching a kid-friendly Dimension 20 right now.
We'd be the strongest power couple ever. I mean, it's not like you can say no right now.
Buddy, I know you think that's consent. Date me or I'll kill you. Not really the romantic gesture you think it is.
Expecto flying magicus escapicus!
Hey, cute Harry Potter reference, but if a Harry Potter spell were to make this thing fly, why the hell would it be Expecto Patronum? Don't just be out here saying wizard shit. Alright, at least throw out a Wingardium Leviosa. Expecto fly. How about Expecto letter from me? Wow, great call not dating this literal bug monster. Great call rejecting Bakasura, the Hindu god of hunger.
I know it's not the same, but a king shouldn't be without a crown.
This shall suffice.
Oh no! Oh, I'm feeling! Oh, wow, that was sweet. I have cavities in my bones. This show has such an undeniably good message, and Luz is such a good character that it completely makes you forget about all of her acts of domestic terrorism.
What summer camp? What are we talking about here?
I want to stay and become a witch, like you, and Azora.
Can't wait for her mom to have an actual heart attack when she finds out her daughter isn't at the summer camp she dropped her off at 3 months ago. Can't wait for this show to cut between fun Narnia adventures and this, like, cold case files drama. At least say I'm alive, because boy oh boy is your mom not going to think you are in a couple of weeks.
Your sleep cocoon looks fluffy.
Oh, god, now I want a plush with a plush. What kind of fucking marketing genius is this? Hey, you know what? Pretty solid first episode. I know I usually react to 2 episodes per video here, but I'm looking at the timer of like how long it's taken me to react to this one, and it's like the length it usually takes me to react to 2. Also, looking here right now, and there are 19 episodes in this first season, and since I hate doing videos where I react to 3 episodes, if I just react to this first one, then it's 2 for the rest of the season. So it's all coming up Danny. Pretty good. I like the animation style, but I love Gravity Falls, so it has that sense of nostalgia for me. I've noticed a couple of like Gravity Falls voice actor carryovers, which is also very cool. I love the message. Like, I love the message, which is like, be weird, like be yourself, which isn't like entirely unique, but it does feel like it's coming from a more honest place than a lot of other shows. Not that other shows are like, not that they feel insidious or like they're disingenuous with their message, but it feels like Alex Hirsch knows what it's like to feel like an outcast and to like feel like a weirdo, and he knows to show it like unabashedly. I think Luz is like a great fun character so far from what I've seen. Like, she's so, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it just feels genuine. It feels like a very genuine show, which I wouldn't say if I didn't believe. Like, I was so, I know Tumblr loves this show, I know you guys love it. I was so ready to be like, don't recommend me kid shows, what are you guys doing? But I get it, I like do get it. This is definitely like something an older person an older person. This is definitely you can enjoy in your 80s. Like, if you're 70 through 80, like, you're gonna love this. No, but it's definitely something that, like, kids can enjoy, teens can enjoy, and I enjoyed. It's, like, genuinely funny. And yeah, I'm excited to see, like, I don't know, I guess she's just dicking around with the witch and king, right? Didn't give me a ton to go on of, like, where the show is gonna progress from here, but I love the characters, and, like, that's all the first episode really needs to do. I like the world because it's very hostile and weird and, like, scary, which is cool. And I remember Gravity Falls being kind of like that. Like, Gravity Falls liked to toe a line of being, like, kind of intense and, like, sort of horrifying. Not so much as, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog would, but I remember Gravity Falls had a bit of an edge to it, and I'm glad they didn't lose that here. But yeah, let me know in the comments what other shows you'd like to see me react to in the future. Let me know what you thought of this video, if you want to see me do more of the Owl House. And let me know your favorite character, who your favorite character is out of the ones I've met. Or if it's not a spoiler, let me know even characters I haven't met yet, so I can look forward to meeting them. And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Where I live for now. I wrote down what you said to me, baby.